Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another day, it's another vlog. Today is it the 18th of January? If it's not the 17th, then it's the 18th of January. I think it's the 18th of January. So today is the 18th of January. I'm packed outside the salon. I just want to undo my hair, then I'll see what I can do with it. So I just want to undo my hair today. It's 7:30 in the morning. I just wanted to undo my hair. I wanted to start earlier so that I can have enough time for other errands. So I'm packed outside the salon and I hope to be done soon. This is the beginning of another vlog and we are still on that consistency note. I think in this video, I'm not sure yet, but I think somewhere in this vlog we'll also touch a bit on goal setting. So come with me as I go to the salon, spend the day with me, spend a few days with me. Hey guys, I'm back in my car now. Here's the final look. I undid my hair, but those things were just too many. I spent about 4 hours in the salon. So I was in the salon from, let's just say 7:40, 7:45 when the hairdresser came, and I only left the salon at 12 o'clock. Hey, I'm sorry, my camera is not stable. Yeah, I'm done now. So I was in the salon at around 7:40 to 7:45. That's when the hairdresser came, and I only managed to leave the salon at 12 o'clock midday. So this is the final look. I undid my hair, I relaxed my hair, then she styled my hair. So from here I need to go to Eastgate. There's a book that I want to look for from here I'm off to Eastgate. I want to look for a book that is the Shepherd's Staff. Then afterwards I think I'll go to a car wash. Apparently every other weekend when I decide to go to a car wash, it starts showing signs that it's about to rain, or it actually starts raining. So I've been postponing for a while now, but right now my car is very dirty, especially in the inside. It's very dirty. On the outside it's okay because sometimes I just park my car and tell those guys to wash my car. You know, almost at every parking lot there is someone who is prepared to wash the outside of your car. So outside is okay, but inside, it's very dirty. So I need to make sure that I fix that situation. So from here I'm off to Eastgate to look for my book. Then after that I'll go to a car wash. I don't know which one yet, because most car washes are usually male dominated. There are a lot of men at car washes. Some will be drinking, and I think I've mentioned before that car washes are not my favorite places to be. But what choice do I have? Nothing. If I tell you that curiosity kills a cat, you'd think I'm joking, but I'm not home yet. I'm not about to be home because I'm still headed to the car wash. So I just want to pick my friend, but somehow a part of me cannot wait until I get home to open this book. So I'm just unwrapping this book now, so that at least I get a glimpse of what's inside, what's in there. I know it's something to do with Bible. I know the book refers to the Bible a lot. I know it's about the gospel, but somehow I just want to see. All right, the Believer's Training Manual, Topical Concordance. Wow, I think this is exactly what I wanted in this time. This is in alignment with what I have set as my goals, because like I mentioned that we'll probably do a mini goal setting session, but on my goals for this year I had said every week I'm supposed to study the Bible, at least one topic to really study thoroughly. So I think this is good. Wow, this is the best gift I've given myself in 2025. Okay, now I see my friend. Let me drive. Let me go.
2 6 3 7 1 5.
Okay, there is my friend. Hey, my windscreen is dirty anyway, but there is my friend. There is my friend. There is my friend. There she is, Mona Lisa. Sorry. Ndatenga bhura ungu ndato busy kufura-fura papa. Curiosity. Kuranzonoti exercise book. Iri ndere kuverengesa. What do you think a diary man? I have a lot of diaries. Plenty of diaries. But in this case I wanted something chitori big. Chekunyatsonyora manotes chawo chawo.
Like a person going to school.
Like a person going to school. Bible school.
Yes.
Hello. We are currently at the car wash. We are now at the car wash at Takashinga Cricket Club. Hello. We are now at the car wash. There is Mona. Amataka gara pa makovis. Tatotra kabenji kedu. Chasia kabenji huko. We are waiting for our car. Yasara kupolishwa kunze. But very soon we'll be going. Hey guys, it's another day in the vlog. I'm currently at Avondale Shopping Center, so I need to go to the bank. Then after that I'll go to Avondale Market. I need to look for a gift. One of my friends have their birthday in January, so I need to get him a gift. You may have noticed that I was in the salon earlier. This was yesterday. I was in the salon for these wig lines. Then after that I had my wig customized, and today I decided to leave home without my wig simply because I need to get into town. I've forgotten the name of the shop that I need to go to, but because I want to go into town I cannot risk losing my wig. That's why I decided to just leave the house with these wig lines on. Otherwise, come with me, I'll catch up with you. Hopefully today I'll find time to do that goal setting segment. Not goal setting as such, but me revealing my goals to you, because I set those goals already. So it's just discussing my goals for 2025. Some of them. Bye for now. Hello guys. I'm back now. I'm back from Avondale. I went to Avondale, I went to town, and I went without my wig, like I said. But for this last segment of the vlog, I just wanted to share some of my 2025 goals. I know that I'm a bit late to the party, considering that people were sharing their resolutions the final week of December, and some were doing it during the first week of January. But I figured that there is just a lot of content surrounding that during that time, and I wanted to share my goals with you. So I figured that maybe end of January would be the best time to do that, considering that now there's less content surrounding that. I know in terms of what do you call this? In terms of the algorithm, yes, that algorithm whereby we mentioned goal setting, resolutions, etc. It was trending during the first week of January, which meant that whatever video with that topic or whatever video around that was likely to get more noticed during that time. But we are here not only for the views, but also to learn, also to teach. And besides, we are not monetized yet, so there is no need to rush. There is no need for me to join the pressure, the first week of January kind of pressure. So I want to share some of my goals. My goals are split into different categories. I have my notebook here. So the first category is spirituality. I think this is the major category where most of my goals are right now. So in terms of spirituality, I have 3 goals or 3 major points under that one. The goal is to make sure that I grow spiritually. I want to make sure that I have a good relationship with God. I want to make sure that I get to a point where I can say, God said, God told me this, I heard God saying. I want to get to a point where I can prophesy things about my life. That moment when you have, let's say when you dream and things happen and your dreams are like spot on. That can only happen if you are like spiritually fit. I don't know if there's a term like that, like spiritually fit, but it can only happen if you are spiritually there. So sometimes we tend to have dreams, then we'll be like, I've forgotten what I dreamt about. Then maybe 2 weeks later or 2 months later or even 2 years later, when that thing no longer matters, that's when you remember, but I once had a dream about this. Probably I had the potential to stop it if it was something that is bad. Probably I had the potential to accelerate it or to catalyze it. Like my prayer was probably going to stand in as a catalyst for something that you had a dream about. But because we tend to forget, sometimes we cannot take full charge of our lives. So the first goal is to make sure that this year I want to be spiritually aligned. This year I want to have a relationship with God. So one thing about me is I've been praying for quite some time. I always pray. I always go to church. But you know, there's that age that is so different, that just pushes you and tells you, you know what, yes, you've been doing this, yes, you've been praying, but you need to do it harder. You need to take it to the next level. So that next level is what I want right now. That next level is what I need right now. So what I need, and so how I'm going to achieve that spiritual growth that I really need in this life, I've listed down 3 things, 3 main points. So the first point being, I'm going to make sure that I pray for at least an hour a day, starting from 1 January. So today is like the 25th of January. So this is something that is started already. It's already in motion. It's ongoing. This is something that we're doing. The promise is to pray for 1 hour straight on my own. Maybe a bit of background. I'm someone that can, you know, sometimes it's difficult to pray for an hour straight if you are not in a church setup. If it's just you praying for 1 hour, you pray for 10 minutes and you feel like, you know what, I'm done. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say to God. I think I've done everything. I think I've praised Him enough. I've worshipped Him. I think I've done everything. But I'm pushing myself to maintain that hour a day, at least 1 hour every day. So this is 1 hour straight, not 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon. No. This is 1 hour straight. And I've realized that because of my schedule, because I'll be at work most of the time, so the only hour that I can really pray without any disturbance, without most of the noise, is the midnight hour. That is from 12 midnight, that is 0000 to 1 a.m. This is when I do my prayers, and I've been pushing myself to pray for a full hour. Even if I don't have anything else to say, I'd rather repeat than to make it 59 minutes. So this is something that I'm doing right now, and I hope that I will still be able to continue. I hope that I will keep the same momentum. By the way, we have a Gaining Momentum conference at church. So this is a conference where we are just praying and setting the tone for the year. So here's the name, Gaining Momentum. So I just hope I'll keep the same momentum throughout the year. Then the second thing that I've written down under spirituality is to read the Bible every day. So how I'm going to read the Bible every day, I'm just starting from Genesis right through all the books until I get to Revelation. So this is just reading, not studying. That's why it's not topical. It's just me reading through the chapters. Last year, at the beginning of September, I joined a class where people were reading the New Testament cover to cover. And we read the New Testament in 30 days. That is from the 1st of September up to the 30th of September. And I liked it. Honestly, I liked it. So one thing about reading the Bible or reading anything in particular, you may not get that knowledge that is sufficient for you to then remember that, okay, so Exodus 20 or Exodus 2, it says this or that. You will not be able to grasp that. But you'll be able to just have an appreciation and an understanding, you know, just an introduction. You have almost a highlight of everything that has happened throughout the Bible. So when someone then comes to you, or when you are confronted by a situation, you are quick to remember that somewhere in the Bible, you know, somewhere in the Bible there's a story of Joseph. Somewhere in the Bible there's a story of that old lady who was poor. Somewhere in the Bible there's a story of that lady who was healed by Jesus Christ after touching the hem of his garment. You may not know which book in particular or which verse in particular, but you will always remember. So that's the advantage of just reading the Bible. And also it's partly because I'm at work almost every day. That is Monday to Friday, I'll be at work. So sometimes you don't get enough time to then study the word. So that's why it's important to read. Just reading, not studying, not memorizing anything. Then the last one on the under spirituality, the last point is to make sure that I want to study now. Now this is study, not reading. I want to make sure that I study the Word of God for at least 3 hours a week. So how I've structured my week is that Monday to Friday I cannot study. So I do it on Saturday morning, wake up at 5, by the time we get to 8 a.m. I'm done with my Bible study. And also 5 to 8 is that time that is it's like a quiet time, because most people will not be awake, most people are still asleep, most people are probably busy. Even if they are awake, they are probably busy, so no one is calling you from between 5 and 8. But after 10, calls, WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, things just start coming through. But from 5 to 8 there is little to no disturbances. Apparently I can't wake up at 4. I'm sure if I try I can, but I'm just used to waking up at 5, so 5 to 8 is most comfortable for me. On Saturdays I give myself time to study the word of God 3 hours straight, uninterrupted. And also from 5 to 8 I get a chance to even turn off my data, because I know that no one is going to look for me between 5 and 8. Yes. So after spirituality, the next category is finance. All right, I'm not going to touch much on finances, but I have a certain figure that I've given myself that I need to save at least that figure every month. How I do it, I think you can refer to the personal finance video that I once posted. I think it's a bit detailed, but basically it's part of my salary. After my salary, there's whatever other hustle that I do, including handbags. I sell handbags, I sell nice shoes, I sell a lot of things just to supplement my income. But on financial goals is to make sure that I save at least a certain figure each month. There's not much under finances, and how I'm going to do it, or as in the strategies and everything, I think it's something that I've shared on my previous video, how I save, how I save and compartmentalize my money. I put my money into different compartments with different names, so that's basically how I do it. Then we have career. So this is what I've written in terms of my career. Okay, let me close this one where it says finances. This is what I've written. I don't know if you can see that, but the goal is to work diligently. You know, the Bible encourages us to work diligently, and in the Bible, laziness is something that is frowned upon. So I don't want to find myself in that lazy category. I don't want to find myself loafing. I don't want to find myself sort of stealing from my employer. If I'm supposed to work 10 hours a day, let those 10 hours a day be directed towards something that... All right, I'm back. So I was saying, if I'm going to be working 10 hours, I want those 10 hours to be strictly work and less social media, less playing, less everything. You know, laziness is something that is frowned upon. If you go through the Bible, you realize that laziness is frowned upon more than anything else in the Bible. So I don't want to be that Christian who does things, who is selective to say, okay, this verse is for me, it supports what I do, so I'm going to take it. But now when it comes to diligent working, I'm like, no. And also to mention, this is not what I do, but I think it's just worth mentioning that, you know what, you cannot substitute hard work with prayer. Yes, prayer sustains us, and you cannot just work hard without prayer, because sometimes you won't be able to see the results. However, even if you pray 24 hours and you don't work, you still won't see the results. So you need to be a balanced Christian. That's why I plan on working diligently. However, the second point under my career now is, now that I've decided to work diligently, if I'm going to be working for 10 hours diligently, after working hours, I'm not going to be doing any work related stuff. As long as it's after knock-off time, I'll probably be working on my studies, working on my YouTube, working on my social media, anything else, just not whatever I'm employed to do. I don't want to be working after hours. I hope my boss won't see this, but I don't want to be working after hours, because already I've committed myself that I'm going to be giving you your 10 hours in full. Then the next category is friends and family. So this year I plan to be intentional about all my relationships. So how I'm going to be intentional about all my relationships is I'm going to be calling and texting my parents every now and then. It's something that I always do. I always call my parents, I always text them. I always text them. I normally don't call because I spend the week somewhere where there is no cellular network. So most of the times I'm like texting, but I plan on texting my parents and calling them. The same goes for my friends and everyone else who I care about. So, and I also plan on spending more time with my friends. Like as part of my resolutions, I've resolved to having at least one friend date per month. This I'm going to be doing it religiously. So why we didn't do the January date is because we had our impromptu date. I think that was on the 31st of December. So when January started, we just had a lot to do, and basically we were spending more time together. I think from mid-December up until 6th January, we were spending a lot of time together. That's why we didn't go like on an official date. But in terms of spending time together, yes, we are spending time together. Then the next thing is I'm going to also be intentional about people's birthdays. Yes, no matter how small the gift is, I'm going to be gifting people. I'm going to make sure that if it's my friend's birthday, if it's my sister's birthday, if it's my mother's or my father's birthday, or Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever it is, International Girlfriend's Day, Valentine's Day, I'm going to be very intentional about my relationships, and I'm going to make sure that I gift someone something, no matter how small that gift is. I'm going to make sure that I gift you as my friend, just as a way of being intentional, because I realize that our friendships, our families, where we come from, they need the exact amount of energy, the exact amount of intentionality that we put towards our relationship. Then now coming to those other relationships, which is the girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, we need also to spend more time together. But under this segment, I had written we need to pray together more, because that's one of the things that's very difficult to do when you are together. Sometimes even if you are eating and you are together, you find yourself eating without praying, because I don't know why exactly, but I think it's partly because, okay, on my side, I think it's partly because I'm also someone who hasn't really gained enough confidence to pray in public or to pray loudly. I don't know if that makes sense. And we also need to have a monthly review of our relationship. However, these goals listed under this segment are subject to what the other party is willing to do, because this is something like a joint call, so you can't really force someone to do something. But that's it. Then we go on to self-development. Under self-development, I am already studying towards a diploma, a professional diploma. So I just hope that by the end of this year I would have finished, because I'm left with 2 semesters, and 2 semesters, that's just 2025. So we hope and we pray that there is no one that is going to fail. I'm not going to fail. Failure is not my portion. So I hope to graduate by the end of the year. Okay, the actual graduation ceremony will be next year, but just completing my diploma and getting my transcript, this is what I want to do this year. And somewhere in the middle of the year, I want to go for a project management course. This is a short course, but I want to make sure that before the year ends, I need a project management course. Then the other thing is, alright, next year I'll do my master's. I think I'll announce which one next year. Of course, I've already made a decision as to which masters I'm going to be taking next year, but you never know, I may change. So let's just wait for next year. So for this year, it's just my diploma in project management, and also as part of self-development, I want to learn how to edit videos, learn how to film, learn how to edit videos and upload them in such a way that you are not flagged for copyrights, because now most of my videos get flagged for copyrights, although I try as much as I can not to play music in the background. I try not to play music in the background. I don't know what else constitutes as copyrights, honestly, but I've noticed that with every video that I upload, I get flagged for copyrights. So if anyone can assist, how can I get around that issue of copyrights? So as part of self-development, I'm going to be teaching myself, or I'm going to be investing in getting to know how to edit videos, how to avoid copyright strikes, how to grow my audience, etc. Then now when it comes to my YouTube, that's another category. I plan that by the end of the year we need 100 subscribers. Right now we are at 46, I think. We're at 46. We started this channel in October 2023 and we have 46 subscribers. So if we can double that number plus 8 so if we can say 46 by 2 plus 8, then I'll be happy. All I need for this year is 100 subscribers, especially if you can give me those 100 subscribers by the time of my birthday. That would be a very nice birthday gift. My birthday is in September, by the way. The other thing is I need to get a microphone and car filming equipment. I've noticed that sometimes I can't vlog when I'm driving because I don't have a phone holder in my car, but I bought something last week. After buying it, I managed to stick it to the dashboard for like 2 days. Afterwards it fell, and I've been trying to put it back, but the moment I put my phone there, it falls again. Seems like either my phone is too heavy for it or it's not sticking enough. I don't know what's happening. So I'll try and I'll try to buy the car filming equipment again, then I'll get a microphone. Disturbed as I was in the middle of filming. Where was I? All right, I was talking about YouTube. So the goal is to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. If you can help me with that, wow, I'll be the happiest person alive. Then also getting a car filming stand or car filming equipment. So the last bit of my goals goes to business. I don't know if it's business or it's side hustle, because business gives it a bigger magnitude. So whatever it is, business, side hustle, I want to be more intentional and I want to spend money on advertisement. Like I mentioned earlier, I sell handbags. I used to sell handbags for quite some time now. As of this year, I've added shoes to that. So it's now handbags and shoes. So on the shoes, we are talking about your heels, we are talking about your slides. Slides going as little as $5. $5 is the starting price, up until 10, 12, 15, and heels are usually in the range $18 to $20. Then here and there, just a few pairs that go for $25. So I want to grow my business or my hustle. At the same time, I want to spend money on advertisement. I want to invest into my business. I want to become more active on WhatsApp business. I have a WhatsApp business account. I've had it for quite a while now, but you find that I'm not that active on WhatsApp business. Sometimes I advertise, I pay for ads. Then during that time when traffic is still coming, people are asking, is this still available? Where do I get this? How do I get this? etc. This is when I'm active. But apart from that, I just go quiet. If there's no client who texts me on WhatsApp business, sometimes I just go quiet. Then here and there, I try to advertise on my WhatsApp business status. But out of out of a week, I can spend a full week without opening that account. So this year I want to be serious on that account. I want to make sure that I'm more active. I'm paying for my adverts every week, and I also need to learn how to bulk order from China. Not that because what I've been doing is I've been buying from China, I've been buying from Tanzania, but it's group buying, where someone comes, advertise, okay, there's this shoe that is found in China, and this person, I assume they already have a markup. They already placed their markup. Then I just join and say, okay, I want 20 pairs of those shoes, I want 10, I want this. So this year I want to try and learn how to do the bulk buying. It's something that I've tried before. I've been trained to do it, I've tried it, but I couldn't place an order, or rather I didn't place an order. So because I didn't do it after the training, I ended up forgetting how to do it. So this is something that I also want to do this year. Lastly, I've already mentioned that I'm going to try and be consistent on YouTube. I'm going to try and post at least 2 videos every month. So this should be the second video for the month of January. You should be able to see it before January closes. Today is the 25th, and you should be able to see this video before the end of January, probably on Tuesday. So this is where we are. I got disturbed in the middle of, as I was filming this, someone came through. I think, alright, I'll do a separate video on time management, but I think poor time management is one of the icks, is one of those things that really turn me off. It's one of those things that really frustrate me. I don't like poor time management. So I'm the kind of a person who says hi to the hairdresser. I'm coming, I want this hairstyle, and because I want this hairstyle, I'm coming at 8 o'clock. Are you free at 8? If you tell me no, you're not free at 8, please come at 2. I'll make sure that I'm there at 2. But if you say yes, I'm available at 8, then I get there at 2 minutes to 8, and you don't show up until maybe 9:15, until maybe 8:30. This is one of the things that really frustrates me, and I've noticed that with hairdressers it happens a lot. There's only one hairdresser, I think. No, I mean there's only one hairdresser that I've tried, and she is always on time, and that's Forever Mrs. M. She makes sure she's on time, and if she tells you that she needs 2 hours to do your hair, she will finish it in 2 hours. You know, good time management helps us in planning. If you tell me that you're going to be here at 2, what it means is I'm going to cancel every other plan of mine, and I'm going to turn down a lot of things, a lot of functions, a lot of people. I'm going to turn them down to accommodate you at 2 o'clock. Then you decide to show up at 4 o'clock. Now imagine from 2 to 4, how much could I have done with that time? How much could I have done with so much time? And how many things could I have accommodated in those 2 hours? So this is what happened with me today. Someone was supposed to come here to fix a broken glass in my house. Then he said he will be coming at 2. I was in town, like I mentioned earlier, that I'm going to Avondale town. I was in town, and I had to rush back home. I wasn't done with everything that I wanted to do because I couldn't find some of the things that I was looking for. But I had to rush back home. I was here at 10 minutes to 2. Then from 10 minutes to 2, I couldn't do anything serious until maybe around I think let's just say around 3:30 when I decided to start filming. 3:30 or maybe 3:15, I don't know. When I decided to start filming this segment, only for this person to show up at 3:45. Now I can imagine how much could I have done in 1 hour 45 minutes. Obviously, if I had spent another hour and 45 minutes in town, I was going to finish whatever that I wanted to do. I was going to finish everything that I needed to do. And right now I wouldn't be worried about anything. I would be sure that I'm done with everything that I wanted to do. But I had to accommodate him, so I rushed. I came back here with the hope that, okay, if he comes at 2, he's going to fix this glass maybe for 30 minutes. At 2:30 I can go back into town. Guy just left. And it's 16:53 right now. So he left like 10 minutes ago. Because the moment he left, I was like, okay, click. Now you can record. That's where I started recording again. So he left like 10 minutes ago. What I can say is he left at 16:45, 16:43 or 16:40. And today is a Saturday. So if I decide to go back into town, what is it that I'm going to do? Nothing. So yeah, that's why I'm really particular when it comes to time management. And if you tell me to be there at a certain time, trust me, I'll be there. If I can't make it, I'll communicate with you prior. I'll tell you there and then that, you know what, you want me there at 8, but I don't think I can do it. I can make it at 8 because of A, B, C, D. If I'm in a position to mention the reasons. But I will definitely tell you that I won't be able to make it by 8. Let's make it 9 o'clock or let's make it 1 p.m. But if someone tells me that they'll be there at 8, then they decide to show up 2 hours later. Honestly, it's disrespect. I don't know. Maybe I'm just someone who's just too rigid. I don't know. But anyway, I think thank you so much for watching this video to this end. We have reached the end of the video. For now, I'm just going to freshen up. Then thank you so much for watching to this end. For now, I'm just going to freshen up and get ready for church. We have an evening service, which is part of the Gaining Momentum Conference. So the service is starting at 5, although it's now 4 minutes to 5. But I should be able to just freshen up. Then I'll be at church by 5:30 latest. And the other thing is I'm going to try and make sure that I don't wash my face so that I can just wear the same makeup. Of course, I'll just touch up a bit, but I'm going to try and make sure. I hope I will remember not to wash my face because I don't have time. See you. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Hopefully, I know definitely we are going to be consistent this year. So see you in the next video. Please tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe to my channel, like, comment. Let's interact in the comment section. Please like, please share the video, please comment, and we should be able to drop more videos. I'm hoping that by the next time that I come, I should be having a mic so that I'm also audible. I know that sometimes listening to this video can be straining to you guys because I don't have a mic, and it's also a bit straining to me because whenever I'm speaking I try and raise my voice so that you can hear what I'm talking about. I'm sure by now this video is now very, very long. Thank you so much for getting this far. This is the end of the video. See you in the next video.